This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. And if you want to run ads in the channel, it's jordantowermedia@gmail.com. All right, so Ralo speaks after Peewee Roscoe called him a rat. Now, all these guys basically back him in a corner, and they will tell, man. They will tell. They will let it all loose, okay? So Ralo responds to this, but first let's play Peewee Roscoe. Peewee is the one that was mentioned in the Young Thug interrogation. He's the one that allegedly shot at the bus in Lil Wayne. And Young Thug threw him under the bus in the interrogation. So let's hear what Peewee said first. He goes,
"You gonna put me in?"
And that it's not, like, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah, Ralo was a rat. Yeah, when you got your paperwork sealed in 5-1, come on, man. When you walk the federal compound, day before they say you couldn't take your paperwork off the pound, all that cap shit, come on, man. That's wrong. Who else wrong? Because I don't even like fuck with rat. That ain't nothing that I'm in tune with. Who else? Sergio, all my co-defendants, you feel what I'm saying? Come on, man. Only one of them that it's not, like, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah, Ralo was a rat.
bro, he better have mentioned Young Thug. Because Young Thug definitely was letting it go. Now, he's saying Gun is a snitch. That's Sergio, right? But it's like, dude, Young Thug did a 2-hour sit-down with a meal. With a meal. He got a full-course meal. Come on, man. These people just ain't right, man. You know, it's like these street dudes, they'll pick and choose. You know what I mean? Like, Gunna's a rat, but Young Thug isn't because he's famous. And, well, not even just that he's famous. He's just liked more. It's like if they like you or not. And that's what these street guys, they're just not right, bro. They pick and choose, you know, who's a rat and who's not. You can't do that. Remember Boosie with T.I.? It's all not right, bro. It's not right, you know? A rat is a rat. If you're going to call a rat, it's a rat, okay? This is Ralo.
Gonna put me in this. I ain't got nothing to do with home. Nothing to do with home. I ain't even went up. Now, keep that same energy that y'all did to everybody else to him. Talking about going online talking about, don't even say my name. I ain't said now one of y'all niggas ain't now time. Talking about, come on with the joke. Roscoe, where you at? Come outside. Get out that house. Come outside. Let's meet up. Let's meet up. Let's do like back in the days. Meet up. They ain't talking about nothing. Always getting online talking about another, man. I wasn't even saying that. I just made my little post telling it, hey, stick to your homeboy. Now you want to go online and say something about me. I ain't said nothing about you, home. You gonna put me.
He's basically saying keep the same energy for Thug you kept with him, right? And, you know who's not a rat? People tried to paint Jeezy as a rat, but he's not. What? Because he gave up the cars that were BMFs? Yes. They were in his possession. He had to give them up. Otherwise, if you don't cooperate a little bit, like, hey, give this up or this and that, if you don't give them what they want, not talking. I'm talking about, hey, they wanted the cars. So he let them go. They took them, right? That was about it. That's all that he did. He didn't sit down. You can't find no paperwork. Gucci man. No paperwork, nothing. All right? Who else? Not Roscoe. I'm trying to think of his name. I don't know why I can't think of his name. Okay, Shorty Low, definitely not a rat. Okay, you got Shorty Low, Gucci man, Jeezy. These are people that stood tall. And Rocco stood tall, always, you know. And these are guys that are from the streets, bro. Like, come on. It's rare now. It's rare to, like, get locked up and stand tall. So then we got, this. So this is that. Okay, so then we got Diddy beating the SA case because courts say he was taken to court too late. So he's going to get a lot of these legal wins now, okay? The court says paperwork simply too late. New York judge officially dismissed civil case filed against him earlier this year. Statute of limitations had already expired. He already beat the Sarah one, too. This is from a man who said He was 23 years old in 2015, trying to break into the music industry. Claimed he landed a performance opportunity at Los Angeles nightclubs where Diddy was present. According to the case, the man had unwanted contact. Ooh. Probably wanted it. Let's go through this Lil Baby thing a little more, too. So, Lil Baby's like lusting after this OnlyFans model. I don't care how hot she is. He's Lil Baby, right? But he's going after her like a groupie and a stalker. He's like, I know where you live. I'm going to go there. He's offering to buy her gifts. He wants to pay for the kitty cat, okay? So he says, I got the right woman. He's talking about her like she's the catch, right? It makes you think about the other girls he's been with in the past, right? So he says, I got the right woman that got me hyped to disappear. He always gets caught in these lame situations. Like, bro, you should know better. So she says, I'm getting my hair done. Don't act crazy. Where do I live then? Stop all that. He says, you like crazy. Then she says, it goes on for that. Then he says, well, you could have just told me what it was instead of ignoring me. Because, talking about she was getting with Boat. She was with Lil Yachty for a while. She didn't want to mix and match, right? But, of course, Lil Baby doesn't care. He'll take seconds, okay? So he says, yeah, we grown. And you cut me off. Like, come on now, we too grown for that. She says, I'm in a space right now where I'm keeping my body to myself. You want a really good friend. There's no point in continuing to speak. He says, I want everything, whatever you come with. I'm confused as to why you're coming at me like this, though. Like I ain't come at you on no sex. I'm really just trying to get to know you, like deeply get to know you. We can be friends if that's what I gotta be. He's already putting himself in the friend box. But I'm telling you, I'm not trying to be your freaking friend. I'm 2 minutes from your house, too, by the way. She says, you don't even know where I live. Then, let's see. He says, you're my dream woman. I respect you on all levels. He doesn't even know this girl. Both my little brother, no matter what. I ain't even in that type of situation, though. But he knows. He knows. And my soul's already attached to you. You want to put Boat in a group message and I can confess my love? This is some real sucker stuff. It gets worse. I want everything you come with. Then it gets to this. Well, she says, whoever you cut me off for, oh well. She says, what? It was my answer. And then she says, if you want to help me get my dream car, you can have me forever. She says, this woman, for one car, she's for sale. Let's see how much she costs. That's the easiest thing you could have said. Like, come on now, that's easy. Okay, so first, talking big stuff. It's nothing. What's your dream car? I got you. He's acting like he could go get it right now. And you think he could, right? I'm going to tell you. Watch. She says, I'll cut everybody in the world off for you. I'll delete my Instagram. So she'll delete her Instagram for this amount of money. Okay. You know what this is? You know why these are leaked now? This is leverage for her to get more famous, get posted in blogs, and maybe start an OF where she could make this kind of money quick. He said, that's the easiest thing you could have said. That's too easy. And then he says, and Lil Baby says, and I mean forever. You know what exactly what to say, huh? She says, I want a Rolls Royce Cullinan 2026. It can't be a Striker or Porsche or a Porsche DTR S3 2025 in pink. That's a $300,000 car. And the Rolls Royce, how much is a Rolls Cullinan? I think it's $600,000. Let me check. Okay, so yeah, 500. Oh no, that's used. Okay, so yeah, but if I were him, I would get like 244 miles on it, right? Something like that. Get it slightly used. Let's call it 400K, right? So 400,000 for the Rolls Royce, and I think the Porsche is just under 300,000. 2025 Porsche GTR S3, which is a dumb, like, oh, okay, so this is a GT3. She's very specific. GTRS. This is the closest to it. That is about 400,000 too. It's about 400,000 too, and not a striker, she says. It can't be a striker. What's a striker? This is like super rich. Cohen and striker. Cohen and striker refers to Victor Osimhen, the football striker. I don't know what that is. Striker. What's this? Oh, no title. I guess that means no title. What is a Rolls-Royce Cullinan striker? Rolls-Royce Cullinan is extravagant. The term striker refers to a person, such as a football. See, they keep going. Type of vehicle, SUV, powerful engine, significance. Striker in context, a symbol of status. I don't know what this is. I would think it's no title. Because unless striker means like bare bones, maybe she wants like a black badge. Now the black badge one, I know those are expensive. Those are like 600. She wants a GTR RS3 in pink. So Lil Baby laughs. Ha ha ha. And this is where the broke Lil Baby comes in. She says, my ex was a scammer for a few years. I definitely was used to BS. He says, see, you've been dealing with some real BS. Striker. Like, I ain't gonna lie. That's an insult. See, let's see. Then she says, I'm usually a pink slip type of guy, he says, but you picked a big thing. I'm going to have to get you a little note, but definitely a sustainable today. She says, I'm going to be honest. I can pay the monthly payment too. I just can't put a down payment on nothing right now. Oh, see, she sold herself short. The Porsche is a better investment, she says. And I love that you smart when the highest cars. And I love that you look at Lil Baby. Look at him. And I love that you're smart. You went to the highest cars in the market. He loved it. He loves that. Cornball. She says, I was going to get one of those eventually. Just had to shake some more butt. He says, see, we getting somewhere. I got a down payment part then. And then he says, okay, well, have the car off. I can do that for real. Okay, well, then you have to pay the car off. Okay, she says, okay, so now that he's saying, he says, I don't want nobody else seeing you. I don't want anyone else to, like, see you at all. So she says, okay, then you have to pay the car off. And he says, that's easy, mama. But damn, you must hear this. You must hear bad. This about me? Like, you hear I'm a trick or something? She says, like, and he says, like, how you even get to that? She says, no, I just know you can make things possible that a normal person can't. She says, my phone died. I actually haven't heard anything about you. I don't ask. He said, okay, I'll take that. And then he says, go get a sitter. She says, for when? He says, tonight. Where you at, Miami? If she's dumb, she'll let him have it now, and he'll pay nothing. And I think that's what probably happened. You know why? Because she's leaking the messages. He ain't put no down payment on a car. They hung out. Maybe she didn't give it up, and he was like, you know what? I ain't even got to pay for this car, man. He woke up and said, what am I thinking, man? And guess what? She leaked the messages. So, Lil Baby lost. It's Jordan Tower with JT News. I'll check you guys in the next one. Smash that like button. If you want to run ads in the channel, it's jordantowermedia@gmail.com. Peace.